YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Nate Rodriguez, and I'm back again with another video for y'all today. And in today's video, what I will be going over and talking to you guys about is the top 5 habits that have helped me become more profitable, helped me be able to just function in the market more effectively and efficiently, and the top 5 habits that I ultimately believe that will help anybody else that is trying to become a full-time trader, that is trying to become profitable as well, because it's all things that all coincide with each other and help you build certain disciplines, help you build consistency, help you build certain mental mind frames that you're going to need to have to ultimately be able to be successful in the market. And without further ado, I'm going to just get right into it. I don't want to drag this out too long, but the number one thing that I definitely recommend people that are trying to take on the challenge of trading and become a full-time trader is ultimately exercise. Exercising, I feel like personally, helps you clear out your mind. It helps you build that discipline. It helps you, continue to do something that you don't want to do each and every day. And that's ultimately, at the end of the day, going to correlate into your trading. So, if you're going to the gym each and every day, you're working out your body, you're putting yourself through some pain, even though that you don't want to do that, at the end of the day, once you come into your trading, you're going to be able to be that much more disciplined. When you see a setup, but you don't have your confirmations, you're not going to take it. Or when your stop loss is about to get hit, and then instead of you moving it, you leave it there and you just let it get hit. Or if your profit, if price is going towards your TP, and instead of closing your price out early, you end up holding it because you're disciplined. So just going to the gym and just doing anything in general. I just say gym because that's a great example, but anything in general that pretty much you don't want to do, but you do it consistently each and every day, regardless of how you feel, is going to help you build that discipline that you're also going to be able to implement into the market. The next thing that I want to recommend is reading books. That is going to help you build your focus. That is going to help you build your clarity in your mind, your attention to detail, just paying attention, like just making sure you read at least a chapter of a book a day, and not just reading it through fast, but trying to really understand what you're reading. That's going to help you, when you're looking at the charts and you're looking for your confluences and things like that, help you just focus on something that's not moving around, something that's not looking crazy, something that's not TikTok. A lot of people, they have TikTok brain, and that's pretty much like when they can't focus for more than 5 seconds. In order to read a book, you have to be able to sit down and focus on the words, look at the words, sound out the words in your mind, and understand what the word means. So it really takes a lot of your senses and puts them together, and pretty much helps you build focus. So that's what I've noticed with me personally. I've been reading a lot of books lately, and that's been helping me in the markets. I've been able to focus. I've been able to pay attention to detail on things that a lot of times I would miss previously before I started reading. So once I started reading, I was just that much more aware of what's going on in the market. It helped me actually not take trades that, I would notice something that would turn my whole bias the opposite direction, and it also helped me, realize things that made my bias make more sense. So I definitely do recommend reading books. It doesn't even have to be trading books. It could be any kind of book in general, but just definitely start reading. I would definitely pick up that habit if you want to, improve your trading awareness in the market. If you want to improve your attention to detail, reading books has definitely helped me in that area. The next thing that I want to recommend is getting good sleep. I want to recommend getting good sleep at night, or even, if you trade London session, getting good sleep throughout the day, because ultimately you need clarity in your mind. You need to be able to make decisions. You need to be able to understand what's going on. You need to be able to, put things together and make good decisions, not just tired decisions. A lot of times when you're tired, you might do things that when you weren't tired, you were clear-minded, you wouldn't have done. So you want to make sure that you're in the best possible mental state, especially, trading's a big psychology thing. You have to deal with drawdown. You have to deal with temptation of closing trades and things like that. And you just ultimately want to be in the best possible state of mind while you're trading. And I feel like that, a lot of that comes from, having good sleep at nighttime, or, like I said, throughout the day, depending on the session that you trade. You just want to make sure that you plan around that so that you're getting enough sleep, so that throughout your trading session, you're on point, you're sharp. You have the best possible focus that you could possibly have. You have the best possible mental clarity that you could possibly have, so you can go ahead and you can make them good decisions and make those profitable trades. Now, on to the fourth thing that I definitely want to recommend to you guys. And this fourth thing is very important as well. And that fourth thing is ultimately journaling. You want to make sure that you're journaling all your trades. You want to make sure that you're keeping track of everything that's going on, because what this is going to do is going to help you build confidence in yourself. You're going to start to have physical or visual data which shows you your success, or the losses that you're having in the market, and you're going to be able to go back and look at that and review it. And if you're doing good, you're going to understand, okay, this is what I'm doing good. I'm going to continue to do this because I see that it's working. And when you see things that you're doing bad, you're going to see them things, and you're going to make those minor adjustments that you need to make. And then you'll see, after you make those adjustments, the success that you start to have. And ultimately, that's going to build the confidence in yourself, and you're going to understand that the success that you are having is because you're intentionally making changes that are helping you improve. It's not anything just by accident. If you go on the charts and you just win a trade randomly, it doesn't really do anything for your confidence. Or even if, you're implementing things that you've learned and you make a win in the trade, you might feel a little bit confident, but it's a very fleeting type of confidence. It's not very secure because you don't have anything to back up that confidence besides in your mind. When you can physically look back at proof of why you're getting so good, for me personally, that just helps me so much. I'm able to see like my track record of my wins and my losses, and I'm able to physically and visually see my improvement. It helped me out substantially in my trading, and I feel like I gained a lot of confidence from that, and confidence is something that you definitely need in your trading. The last and final thing that I want to recommend to you guys before we end this video, which will definitely help you with your trading, is pretty much just being very organized. You want to be as organized as possible. You don't want to have a dirty room. If your house, if your desk area, the place that you're operating out of, the place that you're trying to make money, it has to be a place of peace, tranquility, and organization. Like when you're on the market, you even want your charts to be organized. You don't want to have trend lines here. You don't want to have trend lines there. You don't want to have a million different zones. You want everything to be clear. And that just makes everything 10 times easier for you to make decisions. If you have a trend line here, a trend line there, you don't know which one is valid, which one is invalid. If your room's a mess, if your mouse is over here and you got books over here, paper here, things all over the place, your mind, even though you don't know it, subconsciously your mind is a mess. It's confused. You don't know what's going on. The easier that you make things for your mind, the more organized you are, it's going to help you in your trading. Everything correlates to each other. The organization correlates to your trading because it's going to help you be more organized and pay more attention to detail in your trading. The actually journaling your thoughts and just taking a journal on not even just your thoughts, but your actual trades, like I spoke about earlier, that's going to help you, clear your mind, and then also build confidence in yourself and in your setup because you see it continuously play out over and over again, and you have data to prove that. Getting good sleep at night is ultimately going to help you with your mind, help you with the clarity of your mind. It's going to help you, being able to be focused, being able to be aware in the market when you're actually trading, when you're taking your setups, when you're looking at setups, when you're analyzing your charts. That is going to help you tremendously. And then also reading books, like I said earlier, that's going to help you build your focus, build your patience. Like I know a lot of times when I open up a book and I'm reading the book and I'm looking like, whoa, how many more pages do I have to go till this chapter is over? Because a lot of times in the morning, I'll just read one chapter. I don't just read for a certain amount of time. I'll read for a chapter. And a lot of times I'll look and it's 20, 30 pages till that chapter's done. And I might have thought that I already read a lot, but it builds that discipline to know I'm going to complete this chapter. And at the same time, it also builds that patience. Like I'm going to continue to read this until this chapter is over. And I have to sit there until I do that. So it all coincides. And a lot of times when you do things that you don't directly like focus on what it's going to help you with, but you just do it naturally out of habit, and it builds that endurance within you for whatever you're trying to accomplish without you really knowing. It's easier. That's what I've realized in my trading. And then like I said in the beginning, exercise is going to ultimately give you energy, and when you have energy, a lot of times more you're focused. It's going to give you that discipline, going to the gym each and every day, doing something you don't want to do. You're going to build that discipline and be able to continue to be at the market, present every single morning, or stay up late every single night for trading London session, and not miss days in trading, not miss setups, not execute. You're going to continue to have that discipline to do what you need to do each and every time, regardless of how you feel, regardless of anything that's going on around you, regardless of any of your feelings, regardless of any of your emotions. So I definitely recommend all of these tasks, all of these little habits that you could build within yourself to ultimately end up helping you when you're trading alone without even knowing. Just build this into your day-to-day system, build this into your weekly system, build this into your everyday routine. Try this out for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and be consistent with it each and every day, and I promise you'll start to see results in your trading, because personally these are things that I've tried, I've implemented from books that I've read, and it's helped me out tremendously in my trading. That's all I got to say in this video. I hope you guys, take this knowledge. I hope that you guys implement this knowledge, into your own trading systems. And if you guys start to have some success, like I know you guys will, definitely comment down below. And if you guys have any questions, like I always say, just comment down below, and I'll be more than willing to help you guys with any of the questions that you have.